Hi everyone, my name is Jeff, and today I'll be running through with you Citrix WorxForms currently in tech preview. Now, a lot of enterprises out there are actually hiring application developers to change the way in which their business are actually embraced in their environment. So this might be changing Windows-based applications into mobile form factors, or trying to change manual processes of business into something that's usable from an IT perspective. So WorxForm's objective basically is to actually help this process so business can quickly form up forms, do data collection, do data backend processing without the need of actually engaging a application developer. So once again, I do highlight that this is in tech preview. So over here, I've got a application delivery demo that I've created. Basically, the user will actually be able to upload any custom company logo, right? And we are actually able to give the app a title as well as a description. Following that, as you can see over here, we actually do the content of the actual form. So you can have multiple pages, and in this page, example, we'll call it delivery service. So we can drag and drop different elements to our forms over here. So for example, if the courier service wants to do customer interviews during the delivery, right? So he might want to scan a barcode. He might want to get the date of the delivery, and the location is definitely important in terms of a delivery. So there are other things that you can do. For example, grab the signature of the customer. And we can actually add a custom text value if we wanted to. So as you can see, there are also things that you can add, such as a drop-down list box with different options. So the thing is, today's context is pretty simple. You can add custom values. In the future, this will be enhanced with web services, and you can pull data from different data sources, such as a database, or if you've got your own web services running, you might be able to read from that data source as well. Okay, so basically, we are able to get that very quickly organized in our content page, and if a particular field value requires additional information, we can actually add some description or help text to it to help our users better understand what is expected to be collected. Okay, we can put it as a mandatory field, and as you can see, there's a little red triangle that appears to say that this is mandatory. And after you finish customizing all the information that you want, we'll be able to collect that information. So fundamentally, for WorxForms to function, you need share file. Okay, the reason for it is a lot of this information is consolidated onto the share file backend. So the information is put in via XML, CVS, or PDF if you choose it. You can send the information via email. So in this case, I specify my own email address. It might be a customer's distribution list in that context. The other thing that we can do is post to a web service. So in this example, I will not be turning this on. So we can mandate the collection of certain data, for example, the user's location, the user's email, and we'll click on publish. So once we publish the app data, what happens as this is running is pushing down all, is composing the form with all the content, and is pushing down the information onto my endpoint device. So let's just wait a while for the forms to finish composing and for the information to be pushed down from the Zen mobile server down to my WorxForm client. So WorxForm's client will be available on the public app store in the future. Okay. So this is how it looks like from the user's perspective. So as you can see, that's the app that I created earlier. I can actually do a recording up to 60 minutes. I can specify an address. So this will probably grab the address directly from my mobile phone. Okay. I can add different comments. I can require a recipient to sign that information onto my form. And I can specify drop-down list values directly from there. Okay. So after I'm done filling all the information directly on this app, I can click on submit. So as you can see, because I specify the information to be ported onto WorxMail, what happens is we are actually able to see that information directly from my WorxMail. So this is actually a PDF file with all the information that's collected on the device. Okay, so that's a very simple way of how we actually publish a data collection form onto the endpoint device, which is pretty nice, okay, and simple. So that's all from me. Thank you.